Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna and today I have something special, a special video for you. Usual I showed you and told you about board games. Recently I showed you dice test and it was an unusual video, but today will be something special because today in a moment in this video I will present a table. This table for playing board games. Of course, this table can also be freely used for other purposes, such as work as a dining table or even a combination of both. In other words, you can eat on one part of the table and play on the other part at the same time. Alternatively, you can play one game on the lower level of the table and a completely different game on top of the tabletop. There are many options, it all depends on your needs. So in a moment in this video you will see in detail and I will tell you about new interesting solutions, new options for players in this furniture. So I hope you like it. If so, it will be great if you leave a like. And now let's get started. The tabletop consists of 5 segments, 5 parts that can be easily disassembled. That segments is marked to assure they are set in the correct order. This is important to maintain a nice appearance of the countertop and preserve the pattern of the wood while ensuring that each piece fits perfectly with the previous one. In addition to magnets on each part of the top, there are tabs along the width. Importantly, there is also a gasket placed on one side to prevent any leakage if something spills on the top. These tabs ensure that the parts of the tabletop adhere perfectly to each other, leaving no gaps. So after disassembling the tabletop, you can place the individual parts in special compartments under the table. Each partition is designed for a specific part of the tabletop, preventing surface scratches. With this box suspended under the table, you don't need to additionally structures for safe storage of the tabletop and it doesn't take up additional space in your room. So in my opinion, this is a practical and aesthetical pleasing solution. You might wonder about legroom when playing. Generally, there is enough space left to sit comfortably during the gameplay when the tabletop is pulled off the table. One aspect I particularly like about this table is that the second top, which is lowered for playing, is made for the same wood as the rest of the table. This allows you to see the wood grain, creating a beautiful and cohesive look with the rest of the table structure. Additionally, a playing mat can be placed inside, tailored to fit the table size. And you can even have several mats in different available colors. The fabric is lined with a membrane, providing a soft surface that makes it easy to lift cards, some tokens or other elements. And moreover, when rolling dice, there is no noise generated. What other cool gadgets does this table have? Let's talk about lighting first. There's a LED strip that runs around the entire inner surface of the tabletop. It's mounted at an angle, providing better illumination according to the table without catching glare. And to control the lighting, you have a remote control that allows you to change the color, of course, and intensity of the light. It's a nice feature that adds fun and allows you to adjust the lighting effects to match the specific board game you are playing. And for those who can't do without electronic gadgets like smartphones or tablets, there are USB chargers on both sides of the table. However, the charging socket is located at the bottom of one of the table's legs. Speaking of functionality, let's move on to the accessories. In the model of the table I'm showing you today, there are 4 types of accessories. There are shelves for tokens, markers, game pieces, cubes and cards available in 2 variations. The smaller one has 2 rows for cards and 1 large recess. The larger model also includes card slots and 4 separate compartments for smaller items like cubes, dice or some tokens. Additionally, there are cup holders that can be attached to an extension with a container for drinks or for snacks. So you can choose between a single holder for a cup or bottle or a double holders where you and your neighborhood can place your drinks. These cup holders can be attached to magnets on the table frame, and I think it's safer to place them outside the game area. The accessory is attached with magnets, making installation and removal really easy. They can also be easily moved along the edge, allowing you to reposition the shelves without emptying their contents. And this can be very useful, especially during gameplay. And as you know, not every game requires shelves. That's why the table frame has recesses along the edge. Some of them are like pots built into the top, suitable for cubes or some tokens, and there's also a row for placing cards. And this is very convenient during the game. On the table frame, you will also find metal containers. The cutouts of these containers in the wood are designed with a special latch to that the containers doesn't protrude about the tabletop. It's small detail, but I think important for both aesthetics and practical use. Additionally, there's really cool is that these containers can be easily pulled out, and they come into two colors, gold and silver, giving you options to choose from. Now let's address a few more technical aspects. The playing surface of the tabletop is lowered by 8 cm, allowing for a comfortable gameplay. But what is most importantly, it allows you to leave the unfolded and prepared game with miniatures on this lower level and simply cover it with parts of the tabletop. And when you come back to the game later, you don't have to set everything up from scratch. And I think this is the most important and fundamental feature of a gaming table. As you can see, this model of table is really large. It will freely, comfortable sit for 6 people, 6 players. Every players have freely access to board games area. And now I'm sit here alone, but next to me is a comfortable place for one more person. Each player has plenty of space for their hands and various game components and accessories, ensuring easy access to game area. As you can see, I currently have a large board game set up on the countertop with a special gameplay mat, and there is still a significant amount of free space on the side. At the end of this video, I'd like to share one more important information. This recording is not a review, because I believe a review should be based on using the table for at least a few months. So what I have shared in this video are my initial impressions, because today I cannot say how the varnish will hold up over time, whether it will scratch or not, how resistant the wood will be to scratches or potential defects, and for example, which shelves are the most practical and convenient for storage, and so on and so on. So what you heard in this video were my first impressions, and perhaps in the future I will retrieve this topic and this table to record a more comprehensive review. And today I want to make sure you were aware of that. Okay, what else is worth for you to know? There is currently an ongoing crowdfunding campaign, this table on the GameFound. I leave you the link to the campaign in the description below. Now, if you visit the campaign page, you can learn more about the features and benefits of offers these gaming tables. Okay, that's all for me today. If you have some questions about this furniture, comment section below is for your disposal. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in next video. Bye!